Polish your piece. Masterpiece, then write a masterpiece. Deep breath and release. So all you need is depth, breath, and belief to polish your piece.
Writers, readers, in-betweeners. It's your boy, Dev Rock, D to the E to the V. How y'all feeling today? Yeah, well, me too. But I'm feeling better because I got my favorite co-hostess with the mostest.
Hey.
D.A. Truth, D.A. Poet. What up?
What's good, man? Oh, we back in the building. I'm excited. Yo, we in a special type of season. It's springing.
Poetry month.
It's poetry month. This is the month, to celebrate all words. You know what I mean? So I'm
Word
excited.
celebration.
Yeah, so I'm definitely excited about this episode. Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Me too. I'm feeling good, feeling great.
Yeah.
All day long. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, that's something from camp from back in the day. That's
I
from
thought that was
freedom school
Nemo or
camp.
something. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. You ever know how sometimes you go, like, things happen and then, like, you just, like, snap back to your part of your childhood or something?
Yeah.
That was like this freedom school camp when I was, like, at 16 and 17. I used to work there.
Okay.
I'll tell y'all about that later.
Okay, all right.
Writers, readers, in-betweeners, we have a treat for you today.
Yeah.
But before we get started, I need Truth to start us off with the most important rule.
Well, what's up, guys? Y'all know what it is, and y'all know that the number one rule is love. When we have love, we have everything great, no hate. This is not an open mic, but this is an open pause, so keep an open heart and an open mind on what you're going to hear today. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you got love in your heart, you got love in your heart. Let's do this, all right?
Yes. Also, this is a community.
Mm-hmm.
So the second rule is participate. It's not a community if we not talking to one another. So please feel free, get in the comments. And then the third rule is that this is a writer's pod and also a reader. So we want you to be eloquent with the things that you put in the chat. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now. As I always say, get real persnickety with your vernacular.
There we go.
You know what I mean? So I want y'all to, have some choice in your linguistics. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right. So, our guest today leaves nothing to desire in that aspect. So, Truth, you want to introduce?
Let's talk about Gayle.
Oh, my goodness.
You know what I'm saying? First of all, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome.
It's good to be here.
It's good to have you. Living legend.
Come on.
Slam champion.
Come on.
Teaching artist, entrepreneur.
Facts.
What else?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Mother.
Facts.
And a plethora.
Scorpio.
Come on.
Ooh.
Okay.
Come on.
Scorpio. You tell me what else. What else? What else?
Girlfriend, daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Cook.
Cook.
Love to cook. Jog.
Okay.
Runner.
Oh,
Walk 2
see,
hours
there's some
a
things.
day.
These some things I did not
Yeah.
know.
Eat. Love to eat. Lots of steak.
Okay.
I love it. Love my cat. Oh, all of the stuff that makes it up.
All of the things that makes it up, that makes you you and unique. Y'all, welcome Gayle Danley to the building,
Thank
everybody,
you,
into this
True.
studio. No, thank you for being here. It's an honor to have you. Yeah. So how you feeling? You feeling good?
Yeah, I'm feeling settled.
Feeling
It was
settled.
a little twists and turns and all of that. The road to
Yeah.
get here, metaphorically as well as literally.
Yeah.
And I had some steak and cheese with my daughter when we got here. And Baltimore food never disappoints. But this steak and cheese disappointed.
Oh no.
So, other than that, I'm here and I love you. I love being with you.
Wow. I'm glad that you're here with us. you made it through all of that because I know it's not easy. And
Yeah, especially
you
the
know,
steak and cheese part.
yeah, like you hate when people mess up your food. You know what I'm
Hot
saying?
Put oregano. Who puts a bunch of oregano on a steak and cheese sandwich?
I kind of want you to tell us who this was so we don't
Well,
know.
I don't know.
But
I
I
want
don't
them
know.
to come and slash my
I
tires.
I don't want you to put them out there like that, you know. But yes, glad to have you. So let's start this off. The first question I want to ask is like, how long have you been writing?
I was born with a pen in my hand.
Born with a pen in your hand. Okay.
Which was probably unpleasant for my mama, but it just ouch, right? Push, but it just feels like it was something always there.
Yeah.
I remember when I was 6 and I learned the word important. I don't know if I saw it like written on the side of a truck or I don't know, but the word important was there. And I started running that word, those letters through me, through my whole little body. And it was like, yeah, this is good. Ooh, words. Words are good.
How old do you think you were?
When I saw important on the truck. 6.
About 6, okay.
6 years old.
And it just.
So about 30 years ago. 32.
For sure, you're right on.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, because you don't look a day over beautiful.
Now, what's the legend? When you say that, what is that? Because that makes me feel like Diane Carroll or Tina Turner or what is that? And I'm not those. What is that for you?
For me, it's the people who set a pathway for me to walk through.
Okay.
It's the person that we have to look up to and we imitate. We want to emulate in the way that they work, in their authenticity. I always feel like I'm gonna mess that word up.
You got it.
And their performance and their entrepreneurship and just what they carry as far as and even their accomplishments. Come on, slam champion, international slam champion.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? For me, I look up to that. I look up to the work you've done. So, especially someone older than me. You know what I mean?
Well, you're a legend. You are. I'm not sure, y'all, that legend is all about age, but I agree with you that it's about clearing the path, right? Cutting the branches down so that other people won't get their foreheads all scratched up. But you are also that for me.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
Now you just going. I wasn't. It's too early to be crying now.
Yeah, we normally like to cry like 20 minutes in. I mean, and think about it for me, right? A part of your legend or your lore is like you're one of the first people that I heard of in the time frame that we respect and understand poets now for memorizing lyrics. I mean, from what I hear from your lore, you won a slam reading. That makes that's not true.
Mm-mm.
It's not. But see,
no, it was all memorized. We were on a big stage in North Carolina. Oh no!
And you know what? That makes this moment even more legendary. Because when people do great things, people always have twisted stories about how they happen.
Yeah.
Right? It's like
she was standing on her head and she spun her out really fast.
People don't do that for regular people that participate in certain genres. I mean, that doesn't happen in a positive manner. You know what I mean? Like when you get to a certain level, when what you do is legendary, people add that folklore to it. She's the first poet to win. Reading.
It was not reading.
No. And that's beautiful to me.
You heard that too?
Yeah.
Too? No way.
Way.
No.
You never read.
And then when we went to Heidelberg, Germany for the international competition, and I won that. No way, no. And I'm not saying that it can't be done. I'm just saying that's not what I did.
Okay, yeah.
Now I read last week.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe you got those.
No, I've seen you read plenty of times.
Yeah, but it wasn't a competition.
It wasn't a competition. Okay. So how do you go about choosing when you read your work?
Like if I write something and I really like it and I want to get it out there and I'm feeling impatient, I'll just go ahead and read it. Or like just now when we were waiting, the cameras and everything were getting set up, I was just cruising through this notebook. And I loved it. Gosh, It says, "Be yourself, everyone else is taken," by Oscar Wilde. And I was cruising through and I came across, I'm like, oh, yes. So it's a yes moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's an urgency.
Okay, so you read so well though. Like when you read your poetry, it's almost as if you memorized it. I can't tell the difference in your performance. And that to
Thank
me
God.
that to me stands out because you can tell when a person typically is reading.
Yeah.
Like the flow, they don't embody it as much. You know, a lot is taken off of it. So like do you even see that for yourself? Most of the times when you're reading,
Do I see?
how great you are? Do you acknowledge that, or do you just?
I acknowledge that I've been chosen in this lifetime to do these words. And so nothing is going to stop that. And nothing is going to make me deny that. I was made for this. And so because I was made for this, it's like anything that you are made to do, mission accomplished. It's going to be something that you're pretty good at because you were created for that particular thing. So I acknowledge that this is me completely for this lifetime.
Wow.
Do you have notes or signals, or is your grammar really good? Like, what helps you on the page with your performance of reading it? Do you have things, or is it just natural?
It's just what it is. And I write about things that matter. I write about things that I would die for. And so that means that when I get up to share it, whether it's memorized or not, I would die for this, period. And so there's a certain depth that I acknowledge in my work. You see what I'm saying? And so it's not about, well, let me put this cue or let me score this part of the poem and I'm going to do this movement. No, I would die for this poem about my mama and how much she loved me and how I count the days down till I'm going to see her again. You feel me?
Can I borrow that?
No.
Understood. Yeah. I want to write for things that I would die for so bad now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. That was good.
Yeah. So,
it's real. Yeah.
And that's beautiful. I mean, and that's the thing about being a master. I feel like about whatever you do. When you're the master of it, you would die for it. You would put all of yourself into it, and it shows differently when people are just doing it for clout or just doing it to entertain. You know,
you said it.
It separates, and it shows. So I mean, there's a lot of people, and the reason why I like to talk about this is because a lot of people won't, get features because they're reading. They won't get up there to read. They don't see themselves as professionals because they read their work. And you reading your work takes none of that from you. You're still the...
I'm so glad to hear you say that. I mean, because I do worry, right? I do have moments like right before the feature, like maybe a week or so before I go, Gayle, you got to memorize. So what I will do is, unless I'm just happening upon a poem and I'm at the venue and I'm flipping through, like, oh, I got to do this one. But if I know, like, the week before, I will sweat and go, you got to memorize this. And then the day comes and I go, wow, you just got to say this. So, it's beautiful when you're saying it and you're not impeded.
Yeah.
But again, this is my blood that I have here on my lap.
Right.
So I'm really happy. That's beautiful. Thank you.
No, I when we featured last week, one of my friends who came with me said you were their favorite, one of their favorites.
No, she said the old lady. You know that first lady who
said
got
Miss Gayle Danley. She up there. Just you were so full of life, so full of energy, and people can understand your work.
Yes.
So
there were moments that were so surreal because there were moments when there were five of us right? Celebrating National Poetry Day. She had gotten the best of the best, right? And two of the women who I'm just, at their feet worshiping, they dropped their lines. And so it was a moment of, and the audience, of course, is, that's uncomfortable. I never think that you should let the audience know when you drop a line, unless you just chilling like that, right? But that's not that's like me saying, I wore this thong yesterday.
It ain't nobody business. What you want?
What was the last thing that I thought you were going to signify that with?
So when we do that, right, now you got the audience on the line. Now they're uncomfortable, right? Because they're trying to help you figure out what the line was that you forgot. So I don't believe in it, unless you just being silly. You just having fun, right?
Right.
Which would make a really fun poem.
Right.
Somebody to do that intentionally
Right.
and get the audience, that's fun.
Yeah.
Right, but that's not what I'm talking about. And so when I saw those two women who are so cadenced, everything rhyme and everything, do that, I was like, yo, I'm in the Twilight Zone, right? You have to love and care for your words. And that's not loving and caring for them when you over there going,
Yeah. Okay. Now, I would like to ask this. For all of those people out there with written work, and what advice would you give them about getting up there and reading their work? What would you say? What would you tell them?
Don't be like me. Don't,
What?
memorize your word. Because to your point, for many people, I'm not going to say most, but for many people, it just doesn't work. Because we end up only seeing this, and nobody wants to see the top of my weave. You want to see my face. You want to see my eyes. You want to see my lips draped in red, right? So for many people, gone stop.
Don't stop.
Stop.
This is amazing.
Right.
Because it's like you prep a part, you do all of this journalism, you think that things are going one way, but I love the fact that your answer is like, no, the truthful answer is that
Go stop.
this is not recommended.
It is not.
10 out of 10 do not recommend.
And although I'm good at it,
You
be better than me.
You, you do that. Go memorize it. Stop playing.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's no science to it. You're good at it because it's for you to be doing. It might not be good for everybody, so
I'm
go
not
and
Bobby
stop.
Flay. Go stop, right? Bobby Flay is Bobby Flay.
We gonna finna say
I do
that.
this. You learn how to make a sweet potato souffle,
And go stop.
Go stop.
Go and stop.
Oh, it is. Go memorize that work. You feel what I'm saying?
Go and memorize it.
And put your everything into it is what I'm getting right here. So you are a teacher,
Yes.
a teaching artist. So what are the top things that you teach when you are teaching poetry?
So I have a 5-step process.
Mm-hmm.
And it's beautiful because it's simple.
Mm-hmm.
And it works well whether you are 12 or 104, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so it's first take whatever that idea is that is haunting you and get it all out. Spit it all out like you're vomiting on the page. And then you go back and you read that out loud. You've been in one of my workshops, right? And then you read that out loud so you can hear. Right? And then you go back and you trim it down, right? You cut the fat, get rid of the extra words, and then you read it out loud again because you've altered it, so you want to make sure it's still good. And then you add the flavor to it, whatever your flavor happens to be, right? For some people, the flavor is rhyme. It is not my flavor. My flavor is passion. So you embody, you imbue your work with your flavor. And so maybe that's 6 steps, and then you go back and read it. So you're reading it out loud throughout the process, right? Even if you're a page poet, even if you never intend to read this out loud ever, you still do that because that's your echo in the chamber,
Okay.
right? So you can hear it, so you can feel it, so you can see it.
So question. do you rewrite like on? So sometimes if you up on the stage, are you reading past like trimmed fat? Are you reading past rewritten in? Feel like, oh, I'm not gonna say this word right here. I'm gonna say that word. Or do you rewrite it again once you got it all done?
It depends. Sometimes like something like this, and I kind of have a nice little handwriting. So something like that is nice. I kind of like the scribble version. It feels real, authentic, very tactile. But something that's really messy where I'm going to be jacked up. I'm not trying to be jacked up, right? And the end goal is to really memorize it at the end. Like when you love something, if I keep reading it, eventually
You will memorize it
just
anyway.
by default.
Right.
Right.
I just want, that is another level of impressive. Even if I'm looking at what you just showed us, to be able to read a poem clean through, skipping over a word you crossed out and a word you added in, that's still high level. And you know what this is kind of reminding me of?
What?
It's reminding me of like Steph Curry, where it's like, if somebody asked Steph Curry, like, Steph, how do you shoot the 30-foot and the 50-foot? He's like, go on, stop.
Don't stop.
Like, y'all don't need to shoot that shot. That's my shot. I do that.
Don't get it
Just because
twisted.
I keep making it, don't try to ruin the game by continuing. Some of y'all gonna be able to follow my footsteps and do that, but it ain't for everybody.
Right.
And so the more that we hear you talking about it, I mean, that's just more magnificent. So let's go back over your steps just so that it's clear. So the first thing you telling everybody, get all your thoughts out on the page is step 1.
Feelings and thoughts.
Feelings and thoughts. Step 2, read it out loud so that you can hear what you done did. Step 3, trim the fat. Step 4, add.
Read out loud again.
Read it out loud again is step 4. 2 and 4, read it.
There you go.
Okay, 2
There you
and 4,
go.
read it. Step 5, now you have to put the things that make you in it. Is it rhyming? Is it passion? Is it metaphor, simile? What are the literary devices that are your brand? And then you go back.
I guess a silent 6th step is to read out loud
Of
again.
course. Yeah, and to continue to do that. I love it.
You like that?
Yeah.
So that's what I teach when I do my teaching artists, when I go into schools, which I've been doing for a really long time.
Yeah.
How big is your tree? Like, have you recognized or have you felt like students have come off of that to go and become great poets?
Well, here we are. Right?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
When I look at folks like Lady Breon, and even people who I haven't directly mentored, I go, I see me. That's a little Gayle Danley in there, right? And so maybe somebody got something from somebody else, from somebody else, from somebody else that perhaps began with me in 94, or began with Carl Hancock Rux in 94, or began with Sonia Renee Taylor in 1996. And you don't even know.
Say it. I love that.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
So what got you to slam?
Good question. Again, some of this was just destined, meant to be. It's funny, y'all. The stuff that you feel like you got to work real hard for is oftentimes the stuff that's just not all that big, or doesn't turn out to be your big moment. And then the stuff where you pull on a baseball cap and some jeans with holes in them, there's Obama. Either way, be ready.
Right.
Either way, just walk ready. Because you don't know. You're thinking, oh my goodness, I'm reading this poem in front of Maya Angelou. Oh, this is my big break.
No.
Not always. Just be ready. But what was the question? Oh, slam. So, oh gosh, what a time in my life.
Yeah.
Wow. Ooh. I had maybe 2 poems in my repertoire. And I did them at some little poetry gathering in Asheville, North Carolina. I went down for a poetry festival. And somebody saw me and said, you should come back for the poetry slam, which is in a couple of months or whatever. And I said, okay, because what was I doing?
Right.
Nothing. That damn thing, right? And so I went back and I won. Crazy, right? People probably have been practicing for that moment for years. And here I am just walking it, but ready.
Right.
But ready, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what happened when I won. And when we were coming down to the finals, so, you have the prelims, you had the semifinals, and then you had finals. And people were whispering to me, you're going to win. And I was like, no, yeah. Yeah, mate, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. I just got on that stage and just was Gayle.
Mm-hmm. Just being yourself.
Just being myself.
And doing you.
Heightened.
Yes.
Right? When you perform, you are you, but you this other version of you.
Right. Right.
What was your most illustrious moment reading a poem on stage?
Ooh. I'm not sure I've had it yet. I'm still trying to get it.
Let me tell you about my story about you reading on stage. So,
can I drink my water while you two?
Please do. Please
Is it warm in here? Is it me?
It's both of us.
Yeah, I'm a little.
Yeah, because I'm still halfway on winter, so I'm hoodieing, but it's springing outside. I don't know what's
I don't know
going
what to wear.
Right.
Yeah.
So, about 2 years ago, I think we discovered earlier that it was about 2 years ago. I come into, this is like my first time coming back outside too. Like, so Truth is hosting at Bus Boys. And I'm like, you know what? I'm finna finish doing poetry again. Like I've been in the house long enough. So I'm coming outside. I'm gonna chill for a second, do my thing or whatever. So you get up on the stage and she call you up, and Truth, she really respects your work. She's like, hey, look, watch, get up. So you get up there, and I'm talking about you reading this poem so hard, and I'm just listening, and I'm thinking it's like a part of the act or whatever. Reading in my mind, clearly she's memorized this. This is months of work. You know what I'm saying? And then this was right after, like, the black people and the white people was fighting on the water and the boat and all that, and somebody pulled out the chair and thing like that. And you get to the line in the poem and you talk about the folding chair, and everybody in the room, in my opinion, gasped like, how could she be so crispy on this poem?
God, she crispy.
This part right here is from yesterday. Like, this just happened this week. But you was performing the poem like you had this poem for so long, and then that's when everybody at that moment recognized your greatness. And then I think you may have alluded to, or Truth might have asked you or something like, oh yeah, I just wrote this, but I had to get it off my chest today. And that was the moment where we were just like, wow, like that was my introduction to Gayle Danley.
That's our job though, as performers, is to transport folks from where they are to where we are, right? Or from where they are into deeper, into themselves, right? So every time, that is your task and that is your duty, to make people feel something with you, because we happen to live in a world where people kind of walk around trying not to feel. Right? So your job is to say, come on over here, baby, and feel this with me. Did you lose somebody special too? Come over here and feel this with me.
And it's okay.
And it's all right.
It's okay.
Did you have some good loving last night? Come on, let me tell you. Right?
Come on over here.
Come on over here.
And then after that, go on stop.
Go stop. That's my next point.
It might as well be.
Stop.
Yes.
So how often do you write? Because it's not easy for an artist to, sometimes it feels like magic sometimes.
Yes.
You just, if something sparks you in that moment and your pen go crazy. That's not all the time. You know what I mean? But there are some people who just, hey, I write every day. I get it in a lot of the times. You
Those
know
are
what I mean?
weirdos. Writing every day. You gotta live some.
I've heard of some people that write every day.
I'm not gonna lie. I can't write.
Hey, I can't write every day.
Every day.
Quality over quantity.
I'm in the zone
Yeah,
right now, though.
I tell it, I'm the Adele. I'll go away for a while. You know what
Sade.
I'm saying? And then
come back on it.
yes, and then
Yeah.
something powerful comes out. Really, that's how I like to write most of the time. Writing every day. Now, I would like to challenge myself for maybe a 30-day challenge or something.
I think that's a good thing.
But outside of that,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I think that, like, sometimes when we make ourselves right, it doesn't come out that good. And that's okay, right? Most of this stuff is not ever going to see the light of day, but I won't throw it away because it's good to me, right? But I think everybody has a process. And unless you're trying to change your process or refine your process, I think you should be okay with your process. Like you got enough people trying to whoop your ass.
Don't whoop it with them. Don't help them, huh?
Every time you get up,
Go stop.
somebody try to kick your ass, right? So kind of,
don't be a part of
go
that
with
process.
the flow.
Don't be
And I
yourself.
think too, y'all, when you get in the flow, right? I'm a runner, I'm a walker, right? And so those are things that get juice going. And so I'm naturally in the flow. And then I also facilitate poetry groups, right? Poetry grief groups for Johns Hopkins and all of that. And so I'm always around
The yard.
the words, the art, right? And when I walk in the room, bam, there's poetry. So I don't have to make it because I am a poem. I was born for this. Let me write that down.
I
ahead.
am a
Where your pen
poem.
at?
I am a poem.
So some of y'all need to be listening to this.
Yeah, but don't steal that now. That's mine. That's
No,
my
I need
shit.
y'all to start becoming the poem. You know what I'm saying? Be a poem.
Was it gone now?
Don't stop.
And don't steal
Stop.
what she about to write because it's about to be fire. You know
Y'all
what I'm
heard
saying?
what I said?
Damn,
I said,
boy.
can I borrow that? She said, no.
No. And that's another thing.
And that was a good mental note. I liked that.
She's complete. You are one of the most honest, forthright poets I know.
But I'm silly too.
And right. So you don't make it uncomfortable, but it was like like he said, I did not expect you to say that. And it's a part of your wow factor. You remember when you said add that seasoning, that part of you,
The flavor
the flavor. That is your flavor.
is what? Just being real silly.
Unexpected. Unexpected rawness and truth. You know, your honesty of what you're going to talk about.
So I've been looking for a stage name. Should I make it
really
Raw? Ladies and gentlemen,
nobody is Gayle Danley.
that's my stage name.
That has been
I think
it.
your name is-
Nobody is Gayle
Your name
Danley.
is pretty slick.
Where you
Raw and honest. Next to the
you got up on
microphone.
the stage and said talk right out the gate about your vagina, and the crowd was floored. Okay, just completely floored. That even came out your mouth.
Why?
I know, but it's just
I mean, half us up in here. That's like she did that poem about her nostrils. Like, I mean,
Well,
you
I'm
got
saying-
one. I got one.
I mean, look,
Right.
I still might be floored if you got up with a hard line about your nose. Because I'm
Really?
not expecting that. I'm expecting love. I'm expecting
No.
politics.
No.
I'm expecting words about words. But I'm not expecting, like, I hit my big toe this month. I mean, whatever you talk of, any body part, I'm probably floored. But I could understand that that particular body part would be something that nobody would be expecting to be the topic of conversation.
and
Wow.
that's the beauty
Okay.
of what you do.
Okay.
That is the beauty.
You know,
of what
there
you
was
do.
a time, maybe it's come and gone, when kind of at the height of the women's movement
Yeah.
as we understood it at that time, right? Because it's shifting and changing
The
as we
monologues.
shift and change. But that was what it was,
Right.
was reclaiming these parts of us
Yes.
that are just as cool and beautiful and natural.
But now we're in a time where people are scared.
Interesting.
Everything is, you can't say this. Be careful of saying that. Watch how you do this. You know what I mean? You might offend somebody here when you say that. But
it's a fine line of being grown and doing it and not being like trifling too.
yeah.
And so you get what I'm saying? It's just a fine line. So also, it's a lot of people who are doing it in a way where nobody likes it. So somebody saw that and they like, don't do that because that stank the way they did it. You know what I mean?
That was trifling.
Exactly. You feel me?
Right.
So I guess that's a part of it too.
But that's funny too, right? Like when you see a poet. My world has been made so beautiful by the fact that I am part of this family.
Yes.
A lot of people my age, for different reasons, don't come out. They don't come around. But you can say that. I want you to say that about me when I die, that I never stopped coming around and you all never had to wonder if I loved you and if I felt like I was part of you, right? Master, legend, or not. This family, for me, has meant everything. And it's funny because when I'm with my family, my Atlanta family, I feel sometimes very out of place. And then when I'm with my poetry family, I'm in place.
No matter where
I'm
you
at
at.
home.
Yeah.
When I'm with Slangston, you know, when I'm with you, I am home.
That's beautiful.
And it's true. Do you feel that way?
Yeah, I love being around my poetry family. Now, you know, closer to some than
Love
others.
it.
But being around poetry is, I can't see me doing anything else.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been saying that forever. I've been holding a pen since about a long time. You know?
Yeah.
So.
And you hold it well.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was a great question because I worked all day today, something related to music and words and all of that. And I really wasn't I didn't really feel like I was working today. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think about that and I love being in this studio. I love that, you know, and no matter what people it is, that's pretty much true. Like, we could be beefing, but then like once we get in here, it ain't about that.
That's right.
And when you start creating and when you're on those stages and just when the words when the words start coming out and the art starts happening, it'd be like nothing else matters.
I got so many friends. They are estranged from their families, you know, and they have had to make a life for themselves because nothing was assumed, nothing was given to them. And I'm in awe of our stories and how we tell them.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you are here for Poetry Month. Because of how you talk about poetry like this. It's got how you move with poetry and art. That's why you're here. And I'm glad to have you.
I'm grateful.
I'm glad to have you. Would you like to switch it up?
Let's switch it up.
Okay.
You want me to run your game for you? Or you
Let's go.
All right, cool. So listen, we finna get into a game or two.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna have some fun.
A good game.
Yeah, I'm excited. Okay, so this game is called Word Association. Okay, so we're gonna say a word, and we want you can say whatever comes to your mind after that. It could be a song.
Okay.
If you decide, if a poem come up in your heart, a piece of it, a lyric, whatever comes to you.
Profound message.
Whatever.
You know,
Whatever.
With the word in there.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
All right, so there's no wrong response.
It's only wrong if it's not you, and I don't think that you can do that based on the last 25 minutes. I don't think that can happen. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
First word, woman.
Hood.
Mm.
Good hood. Good in the hood.
Yeah. And if you would like to elaborate, you can. And if not, I can move on.
Oh, no, go ahead. Move on.
Womanhood. Good in the hood. Love it.
Hood.
Okay. Poetry.
Everything.
Yes. Bird.
Free.
Yes. Yes. Ghetto.
Fabulous.
Yes. Teacher.
Student.
Important.
6 years old.
Gayle.
Tears.
Atlanta.
Gone.
Slam.
Skin. Skin.
Now let's break that down because you
Yeah.
sat with it so long,
Yeah.
and I don't know if y'all hear my stomach over here going nuts, but
Uh-oh.
I hope the camera ain't picking
You don't
it
need
up.
one of them steak and cheeses I had.
It's rumbling. Somebody hungry, but you said
Skin.
for slam, and it took you a while to get there. Can you elaborate, explain?
Because I saw so much. So much was coming through when you said that, but nothing was coming through that felt worthy of sharing. But when I got to skin, there was a long period of time where a lot of the slam poets on the national level were people of color. And sometimes I would look at us up there on those stages or in those coffee shops or wherever we were, and I would just think, look at this skin that we're wearing and that we managed to not explode in these conditions that we're living under, but we manage to be so gentle and so forgiving of this fucking country to just say, you know what, I'm not going to shoot up the whole place, but I am going to write about it.
Yes.
Right? I'm going to let y'all live. Right? But I got this pen.
Yeah.
Right? And so as I was going through with all those images, the thing that just kept being present was skin and brown skin. I just kept seeing that.
Wow. Is that something you do when you write? Do you
go inside?
Yeah, and just sit?
You just sit in it sometimes. Yeah. But like you mentioned earlier, sometimes that thing just rolls, right? Hey, isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
Man, it's like giving birth, right? That third child, man. I looked up, she was hanging on to the end of the table, right? And poems can be like that too, right? Sometimes they take days, hours, years, right? So when it's easy, it's beautiful, it's a gift. But yeah, I go, oh man, I am just so fortunate because words, they're just so oily for me. The right word is always right there. And so typically I don't have to struggle really hard because it's just there. Because remember, I'm writing something that is everything to me. So I'm real present for it. And so the words are just going, me, I'm here. Right. You know what I mean? Because I'm receiving it because I was made for this. No, I've never said that out loud, but that feels really true for me.
Why don't you say it again?
Just
say it again.
I was made. This is me. This it.
This is Gayle Danley. She was made for this.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Gayle Danley exclusive.
Yeah.
Here at Polish Your Peace podcast.
Yeah.
Only heard here.
And it's just beautiful. Like, emotions is just all
over the place.
Just coming off of you, I can, I can feel them.
I'm telling you, like, I don't know, I'm gonna do something tonight because I feel empowered by your energy of like your love of the game. You know, it's like Kyle always talking about being like an athlete, you know, and so I get into that mode and it's like you making me want to hoop. Like you make me want to go get my shots up. Like I'm fitting to write something tonight. Like to just remember to think about. I don't know. Like it feels great. Sometimes people come and they get here and you think about, oh, you know what? I could fix something. Something they said, I learned something. Da da da. But then like you have this thing where it's like your situation is mad energy. Like I feel the energy of writing something for myself based on how you're feeling about it and having a ownership of the community of it, having you spoke of it as almost if all of us a responsibility. I came outside, I was with y'all, so you never had to worry about if I loved y'all or not. Like where I was at, I never left, you know, and somebody who's chilled and who left, I could understand how important that is because I know you had life happening. I know you had a few things go on where y'all don't feel like being at this open mic tonight or even taking a feature or whatever, but you did.
And you rather cry on that stage. You rather pour it out on that stage. You chose the stage for all that you're going through.
I'm so lucky, right? I imagine a lot of people don't have a stage.
Yeah.
You know, a place to put it down. From end to end, with all the shit and all of it, I'm so lucky.
And I think that energy also makes you a great teacher. The passion you have behind it, I can understand why your students, you know, because I've been able to meet her students, you know, and to see what they've produced because of what you taught. And I never actually watched the whole process of you teaching them, but you know the process worked because all of these kids got poems. You know what I'm saying? And they're great. So just from your energy, you can tell that, and all of that passion of you just describing poetry and how you feel about it and how it's, you know, hitting Dev, hitting me, hitting the room. I could tell why it hits the kids or whoever you're teaching the way it does. So that's dope. That's dope.
Made to do. And when you know what you were made to do. If you don't, you better ask, because how do we know? We don't know how long we're going to be here to do this thing. So get to, what is it? Go.
Stop.
Get to it. Get to it. And, you know, I just celebrated. It was tough coming up on it. But now I've turned it into a movement and a mindset. Turning 60. And I dreaded it.
60?
60. I dreaded it.
I thought you were going to say 40.
Hey, I can be 40 tonight. And I was like, God, what does that mean? That sounds so old. And then I just kind of lay in it for a while. I just kind of lay in. This happened in November. I just kind of laid in the cut. I started looking around. I'm a fantastic lemonade maker. Right? You just make lemonades with the sugar and the lemons and the cold water and the ice cubes. And I just said, you know what? I bet there are a lot of women out there who feel sexy, who feel beautiful, but there's so much around when you get a certain age, you can't, even the whole cougar thing sometimes feels like, that's just trying to, that's just being jokey. You know what I mean? That's not for real. That's not really embracing this thing.
Right.
And I just started like reversing it and thinking about it. And I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Gayle. This is a rich and wonderful time of your life. There are things, y'all, that I can do now, that I can feel, that I can understand, that I couldn't before.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. I've never been cuter.
Absolutely.
I feel you on that.
Well, I don't know about, you know what I mean, but you look amazing.
Never been you sweet. Never, you know what I mean? And it's just wonderful. I'm in love. It's just wonderful.
Yeah.
That's so good.
That's what's up.
You want to explain and see if we can get a Master's Minute done?
Okay.
Okay.
So, Master's Minute.
Okay.
You are a master of your work. You are a master of your poetry. And as you just expressed here, you are the poem. So we give a minute to the masters, and we let you just go ahead and spit for 1 minute and do your thing. So we are entering into Master's Minute. If you want to read, if you want to go off the top of the dome.
I see.
But
and so it's just 1 minute.
Just 1 minute.
We ain't gonna stop you though. We just don't want you to feel like you gotta be, you ain't gotta go.
Oh, okay.
It's up to you.
It's up to me.
Yeah.
It's up to me. So if I do you said the Master's Minute, I will also go in the vault, or can this be the vault? Or no, that's different.
They're different, but
Okay.
you don't have to do both.
Okay.
That's up to you.
Well, let me see the vault when we finish.
Yeah.
The vault might be fly. That sounds.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it.
Yeah, all the sex.
Shoot. Sometimes they would drink scotch so white it resembled diamonds scraping the glass. Sometimes they drink. And she'd be numb, and he would be mean, pulling and pushing my mama against the recliner, the sofa, the TV. Sometimes he would forget she was his wife and want to kill her. Years before the cancer did, sometimes she would forget that once she was a Coke bottle in a blue bikini, standing on sand, yellow in the sun, toes turned out, thighs a brown Y. Sometimes she'd laugh at the way he would say things. Sometimes she'd read cheap erotica before he got home. Sometimes she'd drive fast. Often she loved me. Once she burned the beef. 4 times she sliced her fingers on onions that cried but loved her. Sometimes she'd blacken her eyebrows. Sometimes sunglasses were mama's Kleenex. Sometimes she'd run from my poodle. Sometimes she'd dance in pants that did not need ironing. Sometimes she'd live to be 49. One time she died. We died. But only one of us knew it. Some days, she would have 2 cigarettes lit, warm red, watching, singing into a finger of smoke, longing in air, and loving her too. I miss my mama so much. And I just keep going on because what else am I to do? Right? I don't know what else to do, right? When you lose somebody, you just do the best you can. And my poetry is the best that I can, right? And it's my way of, it's a fantasy, but it's my way of bringing her back to life. So when I write about her and her slicing her fingers and her, being hit by my dad and, peeking in the crack of the door and seeing all of that and not knowing what to do to help her. It's like all I can do. It's all I have, right? And so the poetry becomes the lifeline. when you were telling me recently you had lost your grandfather, I felt so much for you. And I felt like you were reaching out for me and that I didn't know how to catch you. Except I said to myself, the next time you see her, you let her know that you heard her. Right? And so I'm letting you know I heard you and I saw you when you said that. And I felt you when you said that. So even though we were walking out, we were leaving, I was there. I was with you. And I just need to say to you, I know that shit hurt. And I'm sorry you lost your grandfather.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I was feeling everything you said in your piece. It was powerful. I'm over here trying not to shed a tear myself. You know what's been interesting about this podcast recently is that I think almost everybody has talked about grief.
Yeah.
We have not been absent of that conversation.
Not one person.
Since the season. And it's important to talk about it. And you said you do grief writing. Workshops. I think that's incredibly necessary. That's beautiful that you offer yourself up in this way, in that way. I feel for you. I'm sorry about your mom because it doesn't go away. The way we feel about grief, and it's beautiful that you do carry it. I mean,
I don't think you understand what forever means.
Yeah.
Until you lose somebody special, and then you go, oh, that's for, I get it, right? But we don't have any other way of knowing what that means.
Other than the loss.
Other than the loss.
Other than not having forever. We don't know what forever looks like other than not having it. And that's powerful, but it's powerful that you use poetry to keep it.
I'm so lucky.
But I'm pretty sure she's in your stride. She's in your personality. She's probably in your smile. I never met her.
Me either. I'm still trying to meet her.
Yeah. How you feeling, Dev?
I'm feeling that though because my grandmother is 75, right, and she raised me, and her and I just started studying the Bible together maybe like 6 months ago, something like that, because she had a really bad scare in the hospital. I mean, it ain't no scare. It is what it is. But something about her, something about me, she decided, I asked her to study about me multiple times. And she would say, no, not ready or whatever. But she studied it. And my grandmother loves the Bible. I mean, she knows the Bible, but studying it with me just had implications. Skip that part though, right? I've learned through my children becoming adults and having conversations with me and their mother that they have learned that their mother is a human, that learning her as an adult is different from them perceiving what was happening as they were a child going through the things that were happening. And that's a really deep situation. So it's like, my son, he's 26 and he's a father and he has a 2-year-old. And I was explaining to him when he first had him, and I was like, think about this. You 25, you're going to have your first kid. When I was 25, I had 5 of y'all. And this is, so understand where I was at and where you were at and like what was, think about, that. It's like, you can't know your parent until after you become an adult. And it's like, now I'm getting to know my grandmother. I'm getting to know her as the woman, Mary, not my grandmother.
It's interesting.
And so it just touched me when you said, you said, I didn't know her. And you said, I didn't either.
But maybe we don't get to know people until they die. Because all of the noise of you trying to talk to them, you trying to be with them, you trying to argue with them, y'all got all this shit going on, but when they die, there's silence. And in that silence, you start seeking them. And in seeking them, you start remembering them and recalling them and talking to them, right? And in that silence, perhaps that's where we get to know them.
Yeah, maybe.
I say this. I say let's not wait. You know, we've
Yeah.
learned enough about what it's like to not know someone.
I second that.
And let's sit with them in silence. Let's take the time to get to know the people that we can who are here with us now, because we've learned what missing that is. You know, and I feel that about any relationship. Take a moment. Sit with it.
Sit in
we didn't
silence.
gotta rush
Yeah.
everything. We don't gotta rush the argument. We can take a step back and look at everything because we're mature enough.
I done lost enough people to not be waiting.
Yeah,
no
for
more.
real.
You know.
Wow. It's amazing. I didn't expect this conversation to come here, to go this way.
Well, you know, I was just open, you know,
Yeah.
open and down.
I'm thankful.
Yeah.
And
No,
you know,
yeah.
I'm glad you turned to that page
Mm-hmm.
because that was a moment.
But who would we be without the grief? You wouldn't be
Right.
that iteration.
Well, this is new. I'm learning a new version of me, you know, now.
But even still, you really, I mean, this is the thing, right? There has been a language shift, okay?
Mm.
We used to call grief trauma. People used to, you know, the trauma that I've been through. And then if you was talking to people, you would hear people say, the trauma that I've been through, I lost my grandmother when I was, Now, just most people feel are elevating education and whatever. Now, whatever happened, we calling it grief now. And I do think that turning it from trauma to grief, even though I do think that they mean two different things, and I do think that people are just misnaming stuff, but I think calling these things grief now gives us a place of being able to better heal. Because when you say, I'm grieving, that comes, to me, it has a little bit more power in it. It has a understanding of trying to heal. When you say that trauma, to me, that is a place that feels like it's coming from a place of being a victim, of not really changing the situation. Trauma is on you, post-traumatic distress. But grief and grieving is like mourning. It's like going towards trying to feel better, in my opinion. So it's like,
Well, that's interesting. And
It is.
And this is where we talk about, you know, in the podcast where we want people to comment. What is your perspective of grief? What is your perspective of trauma?
hey.
How would you write about it? You know,
we definitely need a piece
would you
about
be
this.
interested in attending one of Gayle Danley's workshop? Because at this point, we've all lost someone, you know, and trying to deal with that is not an easy process. Or something.
Well, you know what? When I first started the whole, I'm going to delve into grief and I'm going to turn this pain into something that is useful to other people. When I started that, people would come up to me and they would go, oh, well, I had a divorce. That's a grief. And I lost my dog. And I hear that. But I am very compelled toward a very specific
type of
grief.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Listening to you talk about your grandma, listening to you, not to poo-poo divorce, because I've had one of those too.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about what was I born to do again, right? There we go again. And for me, that's a beautiful, grief is a beautiful and a horrible thing.
Yeah.
Wow. Man, shout out to you for being vulnerable with us today, you know, this evening, and sharing that with us.
We got one more activity before.
Oh,
we close this thing out.
okay.
This is the place where we kind of settle on who Gayle Danley is.
Okay.
This game is called Pen or Pad. It is a choosing game between two things.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you two things, and you'll choose between them.
Okay.
And then at the end, we'll bring this all into a pretty bow.
Okay.
All right. Performing or teaching?
It's a difference.
Yes. So choose.
Okay. They're the same. Teaching.
Teaching. Tell us why.
Yeah.
Because they're the same
Mm-hmm.
if you're doing it right.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And every time you step on stage, you are teaching. And every time you're in the classroom, you are performing. So, but if I had to pick one, I would say teaching because, man, if you can teach good, you good, you beautiful.
Hey,
Okay.
I love it.
Yeah.
Teaching math or poetry?
Ooh, you know I teach math.
We do. That's why
That's
we
what we
asked.
asked you.
Oh, it's been so fun because I don't know what I'm doing. I laugh just like that. Like when we get a fraction wrong, I'll just be like, okay, let's do it again.
Right.
You know? But I have discovered, as of yesterday, my whole life is transformed. Completely. Like if I die, I need to be careful that I don't die this weekend.
Right.
The sky has opened.
Oh my
and
goodness.
the lightning and the thunder.
Now I need to be careful.
You're not.
Oh my God.
Why? Please tell us why.
You know what? My boyfriend put the app on my phone. What is it? What changes your whole life? Imagine you teaching math and your problem is 3.5y times
Chat GPT.
And then, wait. I just got it yesterday, right?
Oh, my
and so I
goodness.
got to work 20 minutes early. So I was sitting in the car and I was like fooling around with it, right? And then. So I felt good. And then on my lunch break, there was a young lady who's always in trouble. So she's an 8th grader and she was doing some work during her lunch because she's in trouble.
Right.
And so I came into the room where she was to heat up my little chili. And so I said, "What you doing?" And she said, "I got to do my history." And I said, "I can't help you with that." And she said, "But I got some math too, right? So I got to look like I'm good at math." So I said, "Oh, well, let me see it." And I was like, "Girl, we going to put this in Chat GPT. I just learned this morning." And so I was talking it in. And she said the words that completely changed my whole fucking life. She said, "You can take a picture of the math problem."
And put it in there.
And then Chat GPT goes, "Let's break that down step by step."
Changed your life.
Like your boy, my whole life has changed
Since you came in, we knew back then, 'cause you were that special one.
And I'm thinking that to Chat.
It's fun. We got it in.
So deep in love.
What happened? Yes. Okay.
I'm good. I'm all good.
Yes.
So it's making you love.
Whatever the word is for this.
Excitement and
The found. It's got like, what?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
So which one you choosing?
Oh, did I choose? Wait, what was
You didn't.
it? Oh, math.
Teaching math or poetry?
I don't have to teach poetry because I am poetry, remember? So
Okay.
wherever I go. So I'm going to
That's-
pick math because that's
Okay.
just a given.
All right. I
Okay.
like
The
it.
math is not a given.
Right.
You made my life complete. All right.
Chat GPT. You are a G.
I love it.
Okay.
Slam or featuring?
God, these things are the same. They're different. Okay. Featuring.
I mean,
Featuring.
so in somebody else's mind, they
Those
may
are different?
They may see him as because I will never slam.
Really?
No, I've never have. I probably never will.
No way.
I've competed,
Yeah.
but not in a slam competition.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, so I there are people who may they see it as a different way of writing, a different way of performance.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, feature.
But you see it the same. So
Yes.
I think that's dope.
say
It
why.
is.
Tell us why.
Oh, why?
Yeah.
Why do I see them as the same?
Yes.
Because when you slamming, you are your sharpest. You are your strongest. You are pulsating. And you should pulsate when you're the feature. Right? That's not the time to chill.
Right.
Right? That's the
Right.
time to thrill. Man, I got them all.
Come on, bars. Come on. Come on,
I got about
bars.
one line.
Don't stop.
Right?
Don't stop.
Everybody was kung fu
Fighting.
Hey.
Going fast as lightning.
Break it down, bro.
So you get up there and you slam when you teaching. You slam when you making your strawberry pound cake with butter for your Easter dinner. You always slamming.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Now, writing or performing?
Again,
I'm
aren't
gonna
they
throw
about
my
to say,
phone.
Yeah, I'm
man,
about to say.
what
I knew she was gonna say. I said, "There's no difference."
we about to skip all of these. Listen, let's get.
What's the next one? Kissing or tonguing?
Now, Atlanta or Maryland?
Oh, Maryland.
Yeah, you should.
What is Atlanta?
Atlanta, and she said gone.
I know.
I'm gonna ask that one.
Yeah.
She up out of there on that.
Oh,
So listen,
yeah. Yes.
this game is called pen or pad.
Okay.
Now the final question is:
Okay.
would you rather be the pen or the pad? The pen symbolizes the work being done, the writing, the thought, the before process, the engine of creating. The pad represents what houses the words, the platform that they are given to the world, where they reside, where they live. So is Gayle Danley the pen or the pad?
What you laughing at?
Because we waiting for her to be like,
Oh, you do?
No. Because then you're going to trick me. Go ahead. You ever just...
No, I'm not gonna change the answer. What do you? What?
No.
What?
No. I said no. I just want to listen. I don't want to think I know for real.
Yo, you know the pad is like the vagina.
See? Didn't expect
That's what
that.
you were thinking.
Nope. Not at all.
that was also not what I was thinking.
And the pen, right?
Oh, Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been taken through there today.
Yeah.
You gotta love it.
Yeah.
Only at PYP.
Only.
So I'm definitely the pad.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, well, not me personally, but I can appreciate
That's
your
what
choice.
happens.
I don't
Wait till
know.
y'all turn 60. Y'all gonna be like,
the place where you said house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, never have we ever had an answer this.
This is why you gotta ask
Interesting.
everybody that comes through, because
Yeah.
you never know what you're gonna
What
get.
you gonna get.
Life is a box of Gayle Danleys.
Yeah. And this is... I love it.
box of Gayle
Yeah,
Danley.
everybody make sure you gon' stop, okay?
Don't thrill for the chill, whatever
Hey,
it was.
come on now.
Don't be chilling, be thrilling.
There you go. And
Slam on everything you do.
slam on every,
Everything.
especially
Yes.
when you making
A strawberry pound with butter in the bottom of the pan.
Yes, that's when you definitely better be slamming.
Yeah.
You feel me? And also, Chat GPT cut us a check
No,
for all the
man.
promo that we just ran for you. The natural,
Get your life.
yes,
Get your life.
sure. This was an enjoyable
A
time.
pleasure.
All of the emotions, cry, deep introspectiveness, laugh.
Laugh. Changed our minds.
Yeah,
And grateful to have you.
I come to do what I do.
you did,
Yeah.
and you did it.
Yeah.
Hey, well, y'all, appreciate you having me here.
We thankful.
How can we and everyone else support you? What do you have going on?
Now, you
Tell us.
said your stomach growling and he's burping, so you just ate.
I ate 5 hours ago.
What's
but
happening?
I'm coughing. I'm all type of stuff is going on
Things
right
are
here.
happening, y'all.
Things
It's
are happening. Things are happening.
Yes.
That's
Lord.
right.
The body is living despite what we want to do.
The body is not an apology.
Because
And the body is not an apology. Oh, another one. It's enough people beating yo.
Yeah.
So you don't participate.
That's right.
There we go.
Woo.
Yes.
All the gyms.
And y'all, we don't let's not forget that. What am I doing Thursday?
April 9th.
Yes.
You will be featuring at Bus Boys and Poets in Columbia.
Man, doing some sexty. I think sexty, you know what that stands for?
What?
She's like, yeah. I'm scared to know.
She doing some sexty.
What would you think sexty would mean?
I will not be deciding because I know that there's no way I could be in your mind to know what you think that means. You know?
My poor boyfriend, he's just like, will not. You will not. So 60 and sexy.
Okay, love it.
And so I think
You all right?
when I go in the vault.
Our cameraman is okay.
I think we was on the same
Yeah.
page. I'm just glad that you specified.
No, so when I go in the vault, I think I'm going to do the sexty poem.
Hey,
'Cause
now.
I'm really enjoying standing that movement and that mindset up. And I really see it like worldwide,
Understood.
one day, because all over the world, women want to feel the power that they are.
Word.
Yeah.
And they deserve to.
And they deserve to. So I'll be there Thursday at Columbia Bus Boys.
Yes.
And then coming back to do something with you guys.
Back here at MRI Studio.
April the 23rd,
What time?
7:30 to 10.
Okay. And
PYP.
PYP be in the building.
Poetry Month. Gayle Danley.
Absolutely. Now, where can people find you? Get in contact with you? How can they book you
So
and all these things?
at Social Sexty,
Okay.
Hey.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And then let's see. So that's on Facebook and Instagram. And then on, so I have 2 Facebook pages. You have multiple ones, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
So I have Social Sexty, and then I have at Gayle Danley, the poet.
Okay. So y'all make sure y'all follow her. Make sure you get in contact. Book, and book her
Yes.
because she's amazing.
Oh, so are you. Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you. No,
Thank you for coming. We appreciate your time
You're
and the wisdom you bestowed upon us today.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Feel great.
All right.
Take us out.
We taking it out, y'all. So it's come to that time. Thank you for joining us and being a part of the pod, y'all. I need y'all to remember that you are a work of art, so work your art to only masterpiece. We love y'all.
Peace.
Polish your piece. Masterpiece, then write a masterpiece.